All right. Hello, everyone. I think I am live. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all doing okay. I was thinking instead of doing my usual um, Sunday show for readings and politics, the energy's just been so heavy. Um, I was thinking, a nice Reiki session might just kind of help calm down the community, help raise our vibrations, and also, I I was thinking too, like how much of my own energy do I want to put into the politics? So um, there may be some changes with the channel. Not to say that I'm going to stop reading politics altogether, but I do think focusing in on our spiritual health and wellness is going to be really important to get through some of these challenging times. So we may see more of that on the channel. So thank you again all so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you all. So, just a couple of announcements, and we'll go ahead and get started. Um, oh, and I will say beforehand, before the announcements, with the Reiki meditation and healing that we're going to do today, it does travel through time and space. That's how we can all connect. So you can actually watch this at a later time too. So you can go back to this video and, um, if you're having a really stressful day, very anxious, um, connect to the energy at a later time as well. So if you missed the live, you can watch it later. So just some reminders for some shows coming up I want to make everybody aware of. Next Monday, the 27th at 7 p.m., we have our members live for all the members. Anybody that's maybe interested in becoming a member, we're going to be doing our mini personal readings and also our giveaway for a free reading or Reiki session with myself. So we'll be doing that next Monday. Susan Lynn should be on the channel next Wednesday, the 29th, I think 7 p.m. Eastern. So we'll chat about everything going on in the world. And then I should be on Mel's channel um, next Thursday. And also, I will be on Susan Lynn's channel in a couple weeks. And I'm going to talk about Reiki and Holy Fire Reiki. And we'll do a healing experience there too. So, so if you enjoy the session today, feel free, or if you have more questions about Reiki, please join us on that. That will be in a couple weeks. I think the first week of February. I do have appointments open for Reiki if you want to do a one-on-one Reiki session, where I also have a 3-session wellness package if you want to incorporate, um, Reiki, every other week, once a month, just to keep your vibrations up. If there's any health challenges that you're going through, or even the emotional, mental stress, the empathic stress that we're all kind of going through right now. I do offer that. I do also have a reading and Reiki combination session on my website. And for anybody that may want to learn Reiki, I do have Holy Fire level 1 and 2 Reiki classes in March, and all of that is on my website. You can read more about the classes. You can enroll in the classes or book a session on the website, kevinlovingvibrations.com. And then I will also say, just very briefly, that I did have the video, the monetization turned off, just so we're not getting any ad distractions while we're doing this. So I do have that turned off. Donations are always appreciated if you're able to. If not, that's okay too. I'm doing this to give back to the community and to raise the vibrations. But if you're able or you'd like to, you could do that on YouTube, or I do have a PayPal or Cash App on my description box. All right. So how's everybody doing? Everybody hanging in there? I know the energies are so tough. Yes, cat lady, I agree. Air is so heavy, can't deal with politics. I agree. I think, we all chose to be here during these times. It's part of that expansion that we're all kind of going through collectively. It's not always easy, but we did agree to be down here. But I do think during really trying times, if we can, disconnect a little bit from all of the chaos, the external chaos going around, focus in on ourselves and our own well-being and things that are supportive for us, we can kind of raise the vibration, um, for our own self. And then collectively, that's part of the shift too, raising our vibrational energies to go through some of the challenging times to help deal with it. So yeah, very happy to be able to share some healing energy with everybody today. Absolutely, Nancy. She says, I believe these difficult energies are even affecting our collective physical health. All health is connected. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. When we're storing all of this anger, fear, those lower vibrations, and we're not processing them or dealing with them, they do become stuck in the body and cause disease in the body, stress. So, yeah, kind of helping to let that go, shift the energy can absolutely help for our own well being, physical health, mental, emotional, spiritual well being. Absolutely, Nancy. All right. Oops. Thank you, Lisa. I agree, Cicero. I am calm. I refuse to let anyone disturb my peace. Absolutely. Yes, I still feel the hope too, and a deep sense of calmness within, maybe not externally, but within. Yeah. Jay-Z said I had the worst blood pressure attack yesterday. I wonder why. Yeah, all the collective stress. And like I said, a lot of us light workers, we are very sensitive. We are very empathic. We are connecting into the collective stress and anxiety right now. So those self-care practices are so important. Cleansing, um, if you can do smoke, I love sage or Palo Santo. They do make sprays. Um, I love selenite to kind of cleanse, so crystals healing with it as well. And for me, I like to really use the Reiki to kind of help get off all of that yucky residual energy that we're all picking up. Yes, it is very hard on empaths right now. I agree. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, I was actually surprised. We have almost 300 watching now. That's awesome. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Like I said, we're going to do a healing meditation. It's a holy fire healing experience. So we will kind of go into a holy fire healing journey, and I will also send Reiki throughout that as well. Before we do that, let's all just go ahead and get comfortable. If you want to lie down during the session, or if you have like a recliner, anywhere that you can be comfortable at during the session. We don't want to be really active during this time or distracted. You can burn some incense or light a candle, bring any crystals that may help with your intentions going in. I think that that's great as well. Just create a sacred space for everybody right now. So I'm just going to start off. I like to call in the Reiki energy. So may the beautiful, loving light of Reiki flow from that perfect place of peace, balance, love, grace, and strength to provide a healing for our group watching now and in the future that's for our greatest and highest good. We ask that this energy bring us all relief from any physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual imbalance that we're meant to be free from. May the Reiki energy begin flowing to everybody now throughout our whole session today. We ask that everybody's heart and mind be open to receiving this energy. May we receive whatever psychic messages and impressions we're meant to receive on our behalf. I call upon all the Reiki masters, guides, and angels, and all beings of healing to join us and help to guide all of our thoughts, words, and actions. I also call upon Archangel Michael and all beings of protection to step in and keep us safe, should there be anything that we may need protecting from. All right, everyone. So if you want to go ahead and get comfortable, take a couple deep breaths. Breathing in calming, peaceful energy. And as you exhale, releasing any heavier energies that aren't serving you any longer. I'm going to start the music. Let me know if you can hear me. If it's a little loud for your audio, you can adjust it on your phone or tablet or however you're watching. And focusing on going within. We're going to be doing the Holy Love experience today. With this experience, divine love is installed more clearly and deeply into one's soul. Divine love is a special kind of love that is more highly refined and has a higher level of consciousness than human love. It is simultaneously many things. It's a feeling of being loved by a kind and wonderful energy. It's a feeling of being taken, of being cared for by an energy that knows you intimately and is fully capable of taking care of all of your needs. It's a feeling of being safe. It is a healing and enhancement on our own ability to love, so that there are no unhealthy feelings associated with it. It is a love that you have for yourself and others that feels very natural and normal. It's an energy similar to life energy that flows throughout your body and your entire being, and is part of who you are. It can be present in your space without having to have someone or something as its focus. It soothes, relaxes, nurtures, and heals very deeply. Imagine it's a beautiful sunny day. Imagine you're walking through a beautiful forest. As you breathe into yourself, imagine you are breathing in the life essence of the forest. And with each step you take, imagine the energies of the earth are flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. As you walk along, allow yourself to experience the trees, all the plants and flowers, to merge with the life and harmony and peace of the forest. As you continue to walk along, you notice that up ahead it's getting lighter, and you realize you're coming to the edge of the forest. As you leave the forest, before you is a beautiful river. It's the river of life. There are beautiful flowers growing up along the riverbank, and there is a path following alongside the river. Follow the path alongside the river. Eventually, you come to a bend in the river. There's a light breeze blowing, causing the surface of the river to have small ripples. The sun is shining off the rippled surface of the water, creating a glimmering, shimmering light. You realize this is no ordinary light, but is a spiritual light coming from the highest heaven. You allow that light to enter your soul. Allow the light to guide you. All right, everyone, if you want to slowly start to come back to your body, before we wrap up, let's just end by imagining a beautiful Reiki bubble around all of us. For me, it's coming through green, but maybe it comes in a specific color for you. And we're just going to ask that that Reiki bubble be filled with the perfect love and light, peace and calm, balance, good health, grace and strength. May it also form a protective shield around us all, keep us safe and protected from any harm. Right. Whenever you're ready to come back to your body, to the room, let me know how you're all feeling. I'm feeling energized, you guys. The crown chakra is buzzing like crazy. How are you all feeling? Feeling calm? Yeah, even my ears buzzing a little bit. Yeah, everybody seems to be feeling pretty good. Nice and centered. Someone said they felt like it was activating their Reiki that they had several years ago. I love that. And I'll just say when you're attuned to Reiki, you never lose that ability to channel it. Um, but sometimes by even having a Reiki session and lifting up the vibrations, it's a little bit easier to connect to it. Yeah, falling asleep. Some are feeling the energy shift. I love that. I'll say I've never done a group Reiki session for over 300 people. So for myself, it was pretty cool. I felt the fire that I feel with the holy fire energy throughout my body, but my hands were like, I don't want to say cold, but I definitely felt like all of those tingles, and it was like a coolness, kind of like a wind kind of blowing across the hands during it. Very cool. Sab's headache is gone. Awesome. Love that. Yeah, a lot of us, our stomach's been upset. That solar plexus is, even for myself, has been a bit overactive. Deb says her stomach settled down. Good. Elmo says it's never happened before, but I feel heat in the center of my palms. Yeah, that's that healing energy maybe being activated within you, Mo. Yes, you can come back to this recording in the future for the benefits. Absolutely. And I think a wonderful time to do Reiki too is before you go to sleep. Kind of help cleanse off anything that we brought in from the day and help you go to sleep all peaceful and calm and centered. I'll say for me, I we had a unicorn join us at one point, which I thought was really cool. The light was kind of coming off the horn. To me, unicorn represents innocence and purity, um, peace and love, um, that light, that innocence, and also kind of like unleashing our magic. And we really do that by sharing our light and love, and setting those intentions out into the world. I did see, like, I guess the best way to describe it was like a supernova, like it was like a cosmic explosion of all of these beautiful, vibrant colors too. Um, Greens and pinks. I think a lot of heart healing going on, you know, purple, red. balancing the mind, that root chakra, feeling safe and secure. And then at the very end, it was really beautiful. I saw like the praying hands coming together, and I heard, "Give it to God." So any problems that we have, any worries, any fears, angers, hand them over to God. He'll take on that and transform it. And then, like, out of the beautiful praying hands came a beautiful white dove that kind of flew out of it, and just surrender it out to the universe. Yes, you can listen to it again. Absolutely. Mary Starshine saw the unicorn too. I love that. Oh, I'm sorry, Arlene. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, I love it. So many people had a wonderful journey. And I love with that healing experience too, the meditation that we did. Um, it kind of works similar. It works similar to an attunement or in holy fire. It's called a placement, which gives you the ability to channel Reiki. It doesn't actually instill it in you like an attunement would, but it does. It comes directly from source. Um, so the holy fire energy, it's your own connection, and it will give you all whatever healing experience that you're ready for. So, oh, I saw a whale and a dolphin side by side. I love that. At one point, I saw a jellyfish too, which to me, it was just going with the flow, the currents of life, letting go. And I felt like the tentacles kind of coming out. Just felt like they were kind of almost felt similar to that Reiki pull. Oh, I love that. Love this for everybody. Just so you all know, after a Reiki session, it was a little bit short. Not as long as like a one-on-one would be, but um, oftentimes, there may be like a mild detox effect. It's the toxins, the things that we've been holding on to being released. So it's actually very good. But you may feel a little bit tired, or maybe have a little headache, or maybe some of that anxious energy is kind of brought up to the surface. That happens. My best advice is just to take it easy. I think taking a couple deep, grounded, centered breaths, bringing in that peace, and then exhaling any of the pain or fear, anxiousness that comes through. Um, and be kind to yourself, because those feelings, those thoughts that we have stored in us that aren't always so nice can sometimes come up to the surface. It's part of that releasing process. So take it easy. Some people may feel energized and want to go do a whole lot. Some people might feel like they need to rest. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and fluids to kind of flush out anything that was released. Yep, keeping hydrated. Absolutely. Crying is releasing. Yes, it is. Yeah, I would say it's not uncommon to start crying. It's bringing those feelings up to the surface and part of that releasing process. Absolutely. And I don't know how to do timestamps, but after this post, if one of you could do a timestamp for the Reiki session, so anybody that may want to join, that doesn't want to hear all the talk at the beginning or at the end, can just go in and connect to that meditation. I would appreciate that. I was thinking too. I think maybe something we can all do is, if you want to write in the chat one thing that lifts you up, that gives you joy, that raises the vibrations for you, so that we can all get some examples of things that we can do to kind of raise the vibrations in tough times. I'll give two, because the one, with it being winter, isn't the most feasible here. But what my absolute favorite thing to do to rest and recharge and is going out into my garden, you know, on a warm summer day, spring, fall, I'm okay with that. and just watching all the birds. I love bird watching. Um, just time where I can decompress and just pick up on all of that wonderful, strong earth energy, kind of connect to our heavenly feathered friends that come through. And I get the most amazing insight from my guides, connecting to the birds or even like the butterflies, um, any of the any creature that wants to wander into the garden. I love doing that. Another thing that I love to do that really helps me to shift out of the blues is listening to music, maybe singing along. I'm not much of a dancer, but even getting a little bit of movement in can be very uplifting, grounding. Let's see. Anything we can do just to be present in the moment. I'm not reading on politics today or world stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry, you guys. We're not going to end with with heavy energy. We're keeping it light today. Yes, Kiki, you can watch the replay. Absolutely, that energy's still flowing. Yes, anything that brings laughter, animal videos. I think Midas Touch was posting cute puppy videos. Yes, I love that. Or what was that show? Was it America's Funniest Videos or Home Videos or something like that, where they had all the funny clips in there? Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. Sorry for your loss. Oh, yeah, watering plants, connecting with them. Yeah, I like to send Reiki to my plants. I have some roses and hydrangeas, and last year it was like my first time doing a raised bed garden. So connecting to the plant, sending them Reiki. Yeah, singing, walking in nature. I love that. Ooh, Aries Fire likes painting 3D puzzles. That's cool. Yeah, crafts are good. Absolutely. Playing with babies touches my heart, or and our fur babies too, right? Oh, I love that. Taking a bath, take a nice salt bath, kind of cleanse any residual energy. Put some essential oils in it. I'm with that Earth Star. Oh, Belinda says, I love the Merlin app to ID the birds. I have an app that I use. I don't think it's Merlin. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it is the Merlin bird app. Yeah, I use that too. I get the most wonderful birds here. One of my guides sends me a hawk. So anytime I have something big going on in my life, I see a hawk that comes through. Interesting, when I was in Chicago, I saw a hawk in downtown Chicago on our first date in Chicago before the event for with Mel and Linda last year. Likes to show up before Reiki classes. I have a beautiful blue heron too that is in the backyard, and a lot of songbirds. Yeah, yoga's good. Oh, I love that, Gloria. Whenever I interact with people throughout my day, I always tell that person to have a nice day. Yeah, something even simple like that, just to bring some joy. And if it's like a worker that you're coming across, something like that could help make their day. Something nice that you can do when people have to deal with the public and aren't always that happy with that. I love that. Oh, Luna says my cat's sitting on my lap. Did anybody else have any of their fur babies join? I always find it funny when I do Reiki sessions for clients. A lot of times the animals, that energy, and want to come up and connect with it as well. Yeah, painting's good. And watch Ghost UK. Okay, I'm all for some paranormal stuff. Absolutely. I don't know if watching Ghost UK or paranormal shows is probably not the most uplifting, but I mean, to each their own. Yeah, reading's good. Going outside, being silent, with yourself. D House says that today is my dog's 18th birthday. Wow. I have a senior dog, George. I think he's about 16. I'm not sure when his birthday is, but a happy birthday to your doggy. Yeah, connecting with the water is very healing. Even going in it, but just being out on the beach or that path along the river that we went through in our meditation. Yeah, yard work. Yeah, America's Funniest Videos. Thank you, Gloria. Yes, write a thank you note to angels. I love that, Mary. Yeah, baking, cooking. Yeah, I need to feed my bird feeders as well. Thanks for the reminders, you guys. We got some snow out there, so trying to, and we've had snow for the last few weeks, so yeah, get them some food. Lots of bird watchers. I love it. Focusing on gratitude for expression and kindness towards animal and people, focusing on animals and nature. Yes, Susan. Yep, lots of cats, dogs love Reiki. My senior dog loves it. The other two are a little hyper, but I'll beam it from across the room or do distant Reiki on them. But animals often, sometimes they really love it. Like they could sit in the Reiki for hours. I give my senior dog and myself Reiki at the same time when we're in bed at nighttime. Some of them, but them being so sensitive to the energy, sometimes they like it for 5-10 minutes, something even short, and then they're good. Maggie, you can watch it after it posts, or even rewind back for the healing experience. It's still it's just as good in the future as it was when we did it live. All right, I think we're finally caught up to the chat. All right, you guys. Well, I have Reiki classes this weekend I got to get ready for, but I'm glad that we were able to set some time together, get out of all the gloom and doom and do something uplifting and positive. I'm glad I didn't see anybody having a bad experience with it, so it didn't hurt, right? But thank you all so much. Like I said, you can watch it on the replay. Got some fun shows coming up the next week or two, so be on the lookout for those. Um, yeah, like I said, do those things that are uplifting for you. Do your best to distract yourself from all of the chaos going on externally. We chose to be here so we can observe, but don't absorb it. We do need to be aware of things that go on, but we don't have to have it be so overly consuming as well. All right. And just do your best to keep the faith, keep that positive vision for us in our future. Keep that hope. We're all going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Might not be easy, but we are going to get through it. Okay. All right, everyone. Sending you a lot of love. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Y'all take care. All right. Bye-bye.